everything working? Oh. Sure mic? Yeah. Sure mic's on there. Okay, everything's working? I can't tell. Whew. It's a rough time. It's a rough time. It's a little quiet? Okay, I am quiet. I'll just move it closer to me. Because I don't think I can get very loud today. Sorry. Sorry. I don't know how else to do this right now. Okay. Whew. Whew. Okay. Ouch. It hurts to move. Okay. Whew. Hi. Whew. I know, right? Look what I got. Oh my goodness. Don't move. Can you hear me better? Homegirl, aw, thank you, Nemo. Aw, thank you. And lurk. I needed that. It's great now, okay. So, apologies for being late. I am dying. So much. So much right now. What is this streamer? You have a new sponsor stream invitation. Check it out. Oh. Sweet. Activity feed. How do I... Oof. It's struggle bus day. Alright. Crimson, hello! I'm chat. Sorry to hear having a bad day. Thank you. It comes with the territory. With everything. Is that a groovy necklace or part? This is a necklace. I put this shirt on because it's comfy and no pressure on my abdomen, but it's also makes me look more pale. So I figured I'd add some bling to distract away from that. This is a necklace my godmom got me for my birthday one year when I went with them on a vacation thing that they were doing in Branson. Thank you. Thank you. So I figured I'd wear it. I can't tell. Okay, it's that way. It's one of these ways. There we go. Her bling worked. Thank you. Yeah, it's just a shirt. Normally I would get up to show you. I have really comfy pants on. I got the comfy, like everything is meant to be as baggy around my abdomen as possible. So, we're gonna learn about endometriosis today. And I think it's really important because I feel like most of our community are men. And so I think that it's good for men and women to learn about the opposite gender's health issues. Or something. Phone, hi! You got the stars. Yeah, I know, right? I was trying to make it more colorful, other than just pale. I even put like a blush on, and I just look washed. It doesn't. I needed to put more on apparently. Indo sex balls. Yeah, the fact that you're even up now surprises me. Thank you, Carm. Yeah. I didn't want to let you guys down, first of all, and also the fact that you guys usually make me feel better helps. And it's good to like not just sit around and be miserable. It's a good distraction. So thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Um, so endometriosis is a women's issue, and it is increasing. I'm also dealing with major brain fog. Which comes with the territory of with everything, but especially because I'm in so much pain, and I'm so tired from lack of sleep. Thank you. Um, Endometriosis. I didn't do research to like give you all this proper stats right as of today, but I can tell you from personal experience as well as experience talking to other women, um, endometriosis is a disease that affects more and more women than ever before. It is becoming more and more commonplace versus rare or like it hasn't been rare. It's common, but it's becoming like the norm at this point. Like chances are, if you come across a woman, she has endometriosis or has a family member that has endometriosis. They might not even know it though. It's because the only way to know for sure if you have endometriosis is by having like typically it's laparoscopy, like little like kind of cut in your abdomen, and they put a scope in there and look around. I actually was lucky. I was diagnosed with endometriosis before I even knew I had endometriosis when I had to get my gallbladder removed. My gallbladder just up and went kaput randomly one day and completely like the scan. They're like, your gallbladder's like completely full of black sludge, like it's diseased. And I'm like, it's like, have you had any issues before? And I'm like, no, not that I know of. Just decided one day I'm done. And so they do a laparoscopy surgery to remove the gallbladder, and while they were in there, the doctor noticed some early signs of early endometriosis. I didn't have any symptoms. I never even had any pain during periods or anything like that. Or, I know you guys are a bunch of guys, but let's get through this. It's important. Women's issues are important for men to understand, and men's issues are important for women to understand. Okay? No, we're past that. We're past that in life. So, that's not good with the gallbladder. Yeah, exactly. So, one of the many reasons why I, as well as a lot of other women, and people, not just women, believe that birth control should not be called birth control because it's not just for birth control. It is very, very important because it's one of the only things that can actually help slow the progression of endometriosis as well as extremely ease the symptoms of endometriosis. I was on birth control for endometriosis since 2012 when I was diagnosed with it, found out that I had it, and it was fine. I never had any issues, never really had any pain even. Every now and then, but nothing bad. 2017 is when I was diagnosed, or not diagnosed, I developed a new autoimmune disease. It's called linear IgA, and they are like, it's like a deep layer of your skin, like you have like many layers of your skin. It's a like if you get blisters like from like friction, like if you're working with your hands, you get blisters like they're surfaced, or like or if you get like a blood blister or something, like that's like more of a surface layer of your skin that you get those blisters, and you know how much it's hurt. The linear IgA disease, it's a rare disease, of course. It's a much deeper layer of the skin, so it's really painful. And I learned eventually that I could no longer take the birth control for the endometriosis as a treatment for that because, of course, luck would have it, the birth control flared up the blistering disease linear IgA. So I'd get like blisters, like giant, deep level blisters on the roof of my mouth, on the sides of my gums. I have some now actually because each time I'm like on my period, it flares up and I get like little tiny blisters. Nothing as bad as it was when I first got it, thank God. But uh, it happens every month, of course. With endometriosis, that's like the only like the only main treatment to manage the symptoms and to help prevent it. Hello, hello. I can't wait till they start testing male birth control this year. Oh, they are this year? Like, that's the thing? I've been waiting for that. Hey, Spade, how are you? Welcome, welcome. um, so, in 2017, when the blistering thing got triggered, I found out that every time I was on my period, it would flare up, and of course, taking the birth control, it would flare up even worse, and so I had to stop taking it because it got really bad. It was a rough day at work. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Did something specific happen? Birth control starts up this year. Hallelujah, hallelujah. I don't know what it is, but it has to be a lot safer than birth control for women. At least those who are using it for actual birth control. Whereas, of course, birth control for medical reasons, like what I do, or would need it for endometriosis, is helpful, but it's also, it's never good. That's not good. Yeah. Just a lot. I'm sorry your day isn't going great either. Well, at least we're here together, so let us end our day together, both experiencing not great days. I mean, other than physical stuff, it's fine. The day was fine, mentally, emotionally, but physically, yeah. That's true. I'm here with my pup. Aw, I'm here with Keto. He's a great companion. So then since 2017, when I had to stop taking the birth control because of the linear IGA, the endometriosis exponentially, got worse exponentially. It's just because at first, at that time, I probably had a few spots, and I'll get into what exactly endometriosis is. It's still kind of, it's hard to understand. It's really hard to grasp fully, even for me. I mean, and I have it. I've been dealing with it since 2012 that I know of. But because of that, it has progressed greatly. So end of April last year, let me think of how to say this. The end of April of last year, there we go. I had surgery. Because they didn't know how bad the endometriosis was. Again, because the only way to really know for sure, and that's what also sucks about it, is you can't just take a blood test or pee in a cup and oh yes, your endometriosis is stage 2 or stage 3. We should probably do surgery. Or you can't do a simple scan and oh yes, your endometriosis is bad. You should probably do this. Oh, thank you. No good former. Yeah, see, like I said, I mentioned before you got here, it is getting worse and worse to where, I don't know the statistics, but I feel like if not every other female has endometriosis, maybe I don't know. I feel like it's a very high percentage, I don't know, 1 in, or 3 in, or 2 in 3 women have it. It's insane. It's getting worse. It's getting more. Emerald, it's been a while since I stopped by. How are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I'd go buy food and make it for her. Yeah, I just got some food made for me and drink. And our day with crippling abdominal pain. Yes, exactly. That's a lot. Yeah. Oh yeah, hydrate. Hold on. So, I actually had the surgery last year because they found out I was having more and more pain, more and more bleeding, not normal bleeding. And I have a lot of other stuff, especially the Crohn's that can happen. It's what is causing this? So they did I always forget the word. the ultrasound, to see the mass, to see if there's, and because they found out that I have something called no, that's a surgery. I'll think of it. Give me a second. My brain is pushing through mush today. It grows off of the uterus. The surgery for it is called myomectomy. It's really painful. what is it called? Goodness gracious. My ex could only eat baby food with her endometriosis. Yeah, I mean, I deal with Crohn's and endometriosis. I'm screwed. I mean, that's just two of the things. I brought so much chicken noodle soup. Yes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. You guys, see, you guys, I can speak probably for every female out there, especially that deals with this. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. Brain fog isn't funny either. Yeah, removal of muscle. It's fibroid, a uterine fibroid. And I had I don't know if it was, I can't remember if it was big or like, I can't remember like what kind, like how bad it was per se, but it was big enough to where they decided that we should do myomectomy is the surgery that it's called, to remove the, I just said it, fibroid. Fibrous tissue. Yes. Thank you, Spade. You guys are wonderful. The lining of the uterus grows on the outside, something like that. Yeah, that's the endometriosis. A uterine fibroid is different. It's I really don't know exactly, to be quite honest, but it's not supposed to be there. And it's very, very painful. I have a bio degree, so I know where it's... Yes! Spade, stick around, please. Especially on my brain fog days. So, myomectomies are supposed to be, like, one of the top most painful surgeries. I feel like I have a very low pain tolerance, how at least my brain registers it, because I think of it that way because I have a lot of pain. I'm always in pain, and I hate pain, and I don't like the pain. Not that anybody does. But I guess at the same time, I guess I have a very high pain tolerance, whatever that means, because I had the gallbladder full disease, and they're like, are you in pain? Like, really severe pain? I'm like, I mean, it's uncomfortable. Apparently, I was supposed to be in a shit ton of pain, and I was like, it's just another day. And the myomectomy surgery is supposed to be extremely painful. Don't get me wrong, it sucked. But the worst part, of course, is whenever you get a laparoscopy surgery, they have to, in the beginning, they have to pump you full of a lot of gas. It's a specific kind of gas. I forget. All the details are there on Google if you want to look into it. But it's to prepare the inside of the body for the surgery. It's important. I forget why. I know it, but I just forget right now. But what happens is then when you're done, that starts to, the cells, some of the cells are dead from the gas, but it's like fine because they grow back, or it's not like, it's part of the process. And so that builds up a lot of gas. And so if you had a gallbladder removal, or any sort of laparoscopy surgery for anything, being men, you might feel like in the shoulder or something. Like, I've had it before. I've had laparoscopy 2 times before, and I always get that, and it's really painful. This was like the worst ever. It actually was so bad, it pushed, and of course I deal with hypermobility, so it's not like really that hard to do, I suppose, but it was so bad that it actually pushed like my entire upper back and shoulder sockets like out of place, and I was in so much pain. The chiropractor had to fix me, and it was bad. But where am I going with this? Oh yeah, so during that surgery, we all knew I had endometriosis, and they were thinking, okay, it might be getting worse, but all they can go by without doing the laparoscopy and seeing inside is by symptoms. And I have so many different things that a lot of symptoms overlap, so it's like, this could be caused from this, it could be caused from this, I don't know, and I can't accurately rate my pains and how bad it really is, because I'm just used to excruciating pain pretty often, so it's just like, I don't know, this could be really bad, but I can handle it. I don't know. Maybe it's not that bad. I don't know. Sometimes it does get really bad. I'm like, I'm at my limit. So I, long story, not short, but ended up having advanced stage 3 endometriosis. Had no idea it was that bad. I mean, I knew it was bad. I just didn't know it was that bad. So they were able to, the doctor I went to, I was actually referred to by my main doctor specialist to this other specialist surgeon, who is like one of the top in the state, maybe, one of the top in the country, actually. because I'm always so specialized whenever I have to have any sort of procedures of any sort, especially like more like surgery types. I'm a very high risk patient, especially mainly because I have the autoimmune diseases. Um, so she's like, no, I'm sending you to this guy. He's amazing. I was really nervous about it, but I'm like, okay, whatever. He was great. He was able to get it was everywhere. The endometriosis tissue, which the endometriosis tissue is essentially like there's the tissue inside this is the best way I can explain it. But just work with me here. So how I understand it is the tissue that's inside the uterus, whenever it's that time of month, it like, you know, does its thing. It kind of inflames, it bleeds, and that's like the whole part of the whole process. What happens with endometriosis is, for some reason, they don't really know, that tissue starts to grow on the outside of the uterus, and when it progresses, it starts to go. It's like the spider webs out, is how I put it, how I think of it, and it can go into your entire abdomen. If it gets really bad, it can go up into your lungs, your whole body cavity. It can get that bad without treatment. Usually, it doesn't get to that point because most people get treatment or surgery. A lot of pieces had to be taken out. It was really hard. Oh my gosh. I hope she's better. The fibroids went through my ex's stomach. Holy shit. The end of her was a massive surgery. Yeah, thank God mine wasn't that bad for sure. Women usually have a higher pain tolerance than men. Yeah, that seems to be the consensus. I like Twitch. It's nice having people talk to. Yes, I agree. Yeah, seriously, it has been a huge blessing. I used to say it all the time. I wish I started streaming a lot sooner. The medical system in the U.S. is good but expensive and lots of bias. Oh my gosh, yes, that's a whole nother topic of situations. It took us years to even get to our yeah, yep, and that's part of the problem is like with endometriosis, it really is like a lot of the responsibility is on the doctors for sure. There's a lot of issues with doctors, but it's also something that is really difficult to really pinpoint and find out. My thinking, personally, is because it is becoming such a common thing for women, it really needs to be one of the, like, when you go to the doctor, like, you're like, I have a cough. Okay, usually when you have a cough, it's, one of these top 3 things. It needs to be one of those top things that they, like, check out and kind of keep an eye on and find what, check out, keep track of it to rule that out or to confirm it. I don't think it's quite there yet. I think it's like one of those things, like, it's, okay, well, let's see if it's these things first. They don't even think about endometriosis. It's like, probably these things, we'll just come back later, and like 3-4 plus years later, it's like, oh, this whole time you've had endometriosis, but because it's like so many years later, it's advanced, and now you have to have a hysterectomy, It's crazy. If all docs were house, dude, yeah, I think that all the time. Let me eat something. I haven't eaten today yet. Yep, there you go. Carm, jeez. And a lot of docs are men. When women complain of pain, it's real super pain. Right? That's a good point. They did all being genius jerks. Yeah, right now they're just, majority of them are just jerks. They're not geniuses even. Close. So when I had the surgery last year, had found out I had stage 3 endometriosis. It was everywhere it can go. The doctor said, he was able to remove everything without issue. It scared me because I didn't know it was this bad, and it's just something to be aware of, not only for, men who, have female family members, friends, significant others, especially that do know that they have endometriosis, how serious it can get. Like, he was telling me that the endometriosis tissue was starting to strangle, is how he put it, the tubes to my kidneys, and he said if I didn't have that surgery when I did, it would have eventually led to kidney failure. And I'm like, I didn't know that was possible. Now I do. If it was everywhere, yeah, it was everywhere. That's good. I'm a knowledgeable sponge with medical stuff. If my brain could remember everything, I would definitely have PhDs in a lot of different categories of life at this point. Unfortunately, the things I remember are not that helpful unless, it's to prove I was right or it's like I know what happened here. I know I could put myself right in that spot. I know what happened. This is what happened. Some things I remember really well, but it's usually like not as important as like medical stuff. Um, Renal failure is rough. Yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the crazy thing too is because before I had the surgery, like a year and a half ago, or a year and a half before I had the surgery, when I was starting to have more and more issues, because I was having like starting to have more severe pain issues and symptoms, probably about 2 years prior to this actual surgery where I had it removed. I started to have pain in my kidneys, and I'm just like, what is going on? I was starting to think that I was having kidney failure, and it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Which sidetrack, side note is when you have chronic illness like this, a lot of yes, there are rare people that I don't know how rare it is. I really don't know. I just know myself. Um, it's frustrating when I'm a person who's like hyper aware of things and like really sensitive and like I've gotten a lot more confident and a lot more not abrasive per se, but like just more not outspoken either, just not keeping quiet and not letting doctors and how they look at me or might think of me affect me taking care of myself, being my own medical like ambassador essentially. But it's still kind of in the back of my head, always going to be there. Like I don't want to be seen as a hypochondriac. Like I know I'm not a hypochondriac, but I don't want to like, and I can't tell you, like I've almost died twice specifically because the medical staff that I spoke to, multiple medical staff I spoke to during 2 of these events, essentially didn't take me seriously. They thought I was just overreacting or being dramatic. I later found out from my main doctor who told me that. And another time I had the nurse tell me, oh, it just sounds like you have an upset stomach. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I was done at that point. Not really. I shouldn't say that. But you know what I mean. It's a figure of speech. I realize I should be careful what I say on anywhere. Yeah. But so going back to so he was able to get it all out. I did have some nerve damage on the upper thigh. Like it was really painful. It did improve over about 6-7 months. There's still a couple spots where it's a little tender and a couple other spots where I can't feel anything at all, which is actually really beneficial for the times when I have to, like, because each month I have to give myself a shot. I'm supposed to rotate, so like I could never do my thighs before because it was just way too painful. I have fibromyalgia on top of that, so like the surface skin stuff is really painful. So I'd have to go into my stomach to give myself the shots, but you're supposed to rotate, and then I'd start to get like scar buildup, and it would just be really, it's not good. But then I realized I can't feel in this small section on my thigh. Maybe I can start rotating to get my shot in the thigh too. It works. I mean, of course, the medicine still goes deeper into the skin, and it still burns like broken glass scraping through an open wound. But at least, I can stick the needle in there now. Yeah, exactly, Carm. Thank you. Yes, to stop the scar tissue. Because I'm tiny. There's only so many areas that I'm able to put this needle in for this medicine. So yeah, unfortunately, I had that surgery, and it just comes back. It just comes back. Because I can't be on birth control to manage it, to prevent it from happening again, coming back, or whatever. So I know a lot of you. Well, I don't know how many of you were around when this happened. So I think I think you were already in my stream and hanging out with me by this point. But my doctor at the time, like several months ago, was telling me that I'm gonna have to get a hysterectomy. Like that's the only next step, because if it's still happening, it's still having these pain and these symptoms, and it was already coming back, the endometriosis, and I was like freaked out. Like like there's some girls who like take it. I don't want it. I'm not gonna use it. And I was like, then there's some girls who like that's like since they were little always wanted to like have kids or whatever. Like I was in between, and like I was just like the fact that I don't have that choice anymore. Like I was a mess for like a solid month. Um, I literally like couldn't stop crying. Like I was like bawling my eyes out on stream because I couldn't help it. Somebody I think I forget if it was Drum or Carm or for some it was somebody, or maybe it was a few of you, a few people in my community that were like modding my channel, and somebody randomly came in. You know, like there's like trolls or whatever. Like what they were trying to do is like, hey, you know, did you ever or do you want kids? You know, I can, you know, and then they follow it up with like I can help, you know, something like that. But like somebody came in and said, do you want kids one day? And I just lost it because it was like that just happened. I just got that news that day. I just lost it, and like my mods at that time like blocked them, deleted it, like, and everybody else was in there like really understanding. I was really thankful for it. But yeah, I mean, it's not as big of a shock now because I'm kind of, you know, I've heard it. But yeah, so so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm probably eventually, probably sooner than I'd like to, have to get like it's called a total hysterectomy. Essentially, they take the fallopian tubes and the uterus out, but they leave the ovaries, which is in charge of the hormones, so that, you know, it's not like you don't go into menopause or anything. Of course, there's always risks with any surgery, including that, especially. Sometimes they say there is a risk that the one or both of the ovaries will fail, and then of course you go into menopause early. But sometimes you can get away with just removing one, and the other one will be able to keep up. So I don't know. Either way, it's always as usual, a rock and a hard place. So today, my stomach is bloated really bad. It started to get bloated, so I'm like, okay, because with endometriosis, usually you can't like keep track. You can't like, okay, you know, this is okay. Next week is when it starts. Like it's all over the place. Sometimes it lasts forever. I've had it last for like, I think 5 months one time. It was horrible. And that's like not even a record by any means for women with endometriosis. And yeah, so it's just like, okay, you know, and then sometimes my stomach doesn't get inflamed really bad. Sometimes it gets really bad, and sometimes I can't walk at all because just any movement sends the vibration into my abdomen, and it's just like, don't move, because just that slight bump, because everything's inflamed. It's everything that the endometriose tissue. There's a real word for it. I forget the tissue that is outside of the uterus. All of that stuff, whenever that hormone activates, it also activates those tissues, so that the tissue acts as if it's on the inside, but it's actually on the outside. So everything around you, like I found this one diagram, and it was like a normal, healthy uterus / you know, the entire abdomen area around it, and one that has endometriosis. And like this was like all nice and pretty, and everything was like in a place, and this one was just like boom, everything was like just giant from inflammation. It was like everything was pushed everywhere, and I'm like, that's me. So that's what I am. That's how this is right now. And yeah, it's like, whew, it's like it's a little round. It's very swollen. Yeah, mom was pathologist and dad anesthesia. Oh, nice. So medical is constant conversation. Me too, just for different reasons. Oh my goodness, ATV motorized wheelchairs days. Oh my goodness, yeah, exactly. My ex became a Girl Scout leader for her area because she had it all removed. Yep, wow, good for her. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, I definitely don't want to have to do that if I don't have to get everything removed. But dealing with people trying to scam for opiates made them super duper jaded. I find using medical terms to describe what you feel gets their attention. I find using medical terms to describe it. Yes, that's good. Yeah, like I was talking to my dad because he deals with one of the things he deals with is a nerve disease, which causes extreme pain, and me and him, we don't have any addiction personality type. Like I've never had interest. He's never had any addictions. I've never had any interest of anything. Um, uh, so we talk about all this stuff a lot, and he made the point, and he does a lot more research than I do. Like, he's one of the smartest people I know. He just, he looks up everything, he researches everything, he knows everything. And he's like, the whole thing with, yes, like, it's terrible when people get hooked on drugs from pain meds, usually. That's where it starts. And that's horrible, but the percentage of people that deal with that is really actually small compared to the amount of people who don't struggle with those kinds of things and actually really need that pain medicine, because those kind of pain medicines, although like it's never like 100% like good for you, what they're doing is prescribing a lot of alternative to opioids and like harder, like the big pain meds that they, you know, like Vicodin and stuff. And they are prescribing other things like gabapentin, which has a high. Finally, I was put on gabapentin like in 2008 for my pain, and I knew this, and I knew a lot of people that through the years that I've come across that have had it, and it's not everybody, but it's a very large amount, and finally there's papers and medical research showing that it can cause brain damage, and worse in some people than others. That's a whole nother topic. But they're prescribing medications that have, like Vicodin, but if we don't include like the risk of some people, a smaller percentage of people that do have that risk of getting addicted, by, you know, all, that whole topic, that's a whole nother topic too. The larger amount of people who need that kind of medication, like the worst symptoms really for something like that is like constipation, you know? Like, yeah, there's other side effects too, but like these other medicines that they're supposed to be safer and like claim that you can't get addicted, which you can still, they have a lot more serious risks, whether you have it, you know, you're getting addicted or not. I have to go get on, no. I mean, if it helps, it helps. It's just definitely pay attention to how it affects you, for sure. Because it doesn't affect everybody that way. It's just, I've come across more people than not that have experienced various levels of brain damage, and most of it does improve the longer you're off of it again, but especially if you're on it for a longer period of time, even just like several months to a year at least, there will be, depending on how, you know, it affects you, there is a higher chance to have a level of permanent brain damage, especially when it comes to the part of your brain that deals with language, speaking. It's bad. And recalling words. She would just be covered in hot water bottles and heat pads trying to take the pain away. Yeah, blanket prescription of painkillers is tricky. Like, redheaded people, countries of origins need higher dosages. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not discounting the people that, you know, I don't have an answer for that, but I don't think the answer is to, you know, put the people that don't have that risk of addiction at risk too, by other means, you know, by trying to fix this problem. Like, I think that I don't have an answer. I don't know what the answer is to, I don't know if there is an answer to make everything fine. It's just, I think that there needs to be a little bit more understanding, and it needs to be more of an individual, like my doctor, I found, is a really good doctor. She knows me. She's gotten to know me. She understands how I am, and she pays attention, and she checks in, and she, you know, so she would have no problem. I don't want to say that. Like, she knows that she can trust me, but she still checks in to make sure. Whenever I'm prescribed anything, like I was prescribed Adderall, and she's like, I'm going to check in on you every month. She wasn't like hesitant. She wasn't like making it difficult for me to get it, especially once she realized like I definitely do need it. But she's still careful, and she's responsible, as you know, she's taking responsibility for me and making sure she's doing her job. A lot of doctors are like, no, or you're just pain seeking, or you're pain med seeking. It's like, it's rough. You get morphine, everyone gets morphine. Oh, I hate morphine. I hate morphine, but I love morphine. I absolutely hate how any pain med or any medication like that makes you feel funny. I hate feeling different. I absolutely hate it. But when the pain goes away, when you're used to chronic pain, it's just like, again, I don't have an addictive personality, I guess is how you put it. Like, I'm not like, I need morphine, but it is, like, okay, and it usually makes me really nauseous. Like, I always tell them, if you're going to give me morphine, they don't usually do morphine these days, actually. I forget what it's called now, but it's something different. I'm like, you have to give me an anti-nausea medicine before you give me that. I heard about your fire mishap the other day. I wonder, yeah. Hold on, your doctor knows you. Mine keep retiring on me. Oh, I had a doctor that I really liked when I was younger, and they retired, and I was like, I don't know how I did it, but I got 2 general practitioners that I really liked in one lifetime, so I'm very blessed. Game Rebel, how are you? No matter way to spend my birthday after eating way too much food than being here in your stream. Game Rebel, happy birthday! I didn't know it was your birthday today. Oh my goodness. Carm, can we give Game Rebel an amazing happy birthday shout out? I am so excited for you. I hope it was an amazing day. An absolutely amazing happy birthday day. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Carm. I also had a dental appointment today, just to check up, because I've been missing them. I missed my one, and then it's been a while. So I'm like, I really need to go to the dentist. Everything's fine, though. We're good. Thank you so much. Lazy day. Played some games, went out to dinner. Now I'm too full to move, so it was great. Honestly, that sounds like an amazing birthday to me. I feel like, I don't know, like, I feel like I want to do something. I don't know what I can do, though, to help you celebrate your birthday. My brain is kind of fried today. I can't think of anything. Carm, do you have any ideas how we can make today special for Game Rebel? Who lets pizza get cold? Mail your pizza be better when we're here. Oh, my song. Oh, my gosh, that's a great idea. Spade. Perfect idea. Okay, we'll do that. I mean, I can't really sing. I mean, occasionally I'll get the notes right, I think. Well, at least I like to think I do. I will sing. Oh, you really go? Okay. Okay, I'll do a quick birthday song. I can't sing the actual happy birthday song, so, I got nothing. Have a happy birthday, Game Rebel. I hope you have an amazing birthday. Thank you for coming by. There you go. That wasn't me trying to sing, but I figured it would be better if I really didn't actually try to sing too. It was beautiful, thank you. Peer pressure is best pressure, it really is. You guys, have a wonderful evening and enjoy the rest of your birthday if you're leaving. Okay. My birthday again, my ball. Oh, this is Power Machine. It has blend of 6 juices partially from concentrate with added ingredients and other natural flavors. I don't know what added ingredients means. So, oh, here we go. No preservatives added, no sugars added, gluten-free. Juices from 1.5 apples, half a mango, half an orange, 1 1/3 guavas, half a peach, and 5 strawberries. So it's just like a Power C. So it's like extra vitamin C boost or whatever. I don't know. That's good as long as it's not a huge no. Yeah, my stomach's fine. Ironically, considering the last the last procedure I had showed me that my entire stomach and part of like the beginning of the intestines from the stomach are all like open wound bleeding. It's always something. Oh man, how about to go finding a doctor? Oh, wait. Gamer, it's your birthday. Oh, what flavor? Wait, but I don't even know how to go about finding a doctor. Oh, you should really go to. Is that you mean a doctor? Oh, I didn't see that message before. Okay, I see. I missed that message. So I'm so bad. Haven't seen a doctor since my last high school sports physical, and I'm 31 now. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, if you okay, so this is what I do. Assuming you're in the States, assuming you have health insurance from an employer or private, or the like Obamacare. Yes, if you go through, if you have an insurance card, call the customer service or go to the website if they have a website. And if you call, you can request, say like, hey, I'm needing can you send me an email list of all the in-network doctors? I actually don't suggest doing that first because usually they're very outdated. What I would suggest doing first is if they have a website, go to their website and go look for some doctors' website, not the insurance company yet, sorry. First step I would do is start looking in your area for the type of doctor you need, and there's websites, I forget what it's called off the top of my head, but it's really easy to find. It's like a Yelp for doctors, and look for the kind of doctor you need. There's filter options, kind of narrow down the kind of doctor you want, if you want, prefer male or female, what kind of specialist they are, how close to your house they are. Once you find, I would say probably get a list of 5 of your top picks from research on the internet. Once you do that, call each one and say, hey, this is my health insurance. This is my, can you check to see if I'm in network with you guys? Are you in network with this company? And then they'll, you can give them that. It takes time, but that's going to be the most effective and ironically the fastest way to find a good doctor that is in network for your health insurance. Filter by interest. I'm kidding. Worst way to choose. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest that. I call around and see who takes my shifts. Yeah. You can go through work, your health insurance. Yeah. I mean, and then if you don't want to do that for some reason, or whatever, the other options are you can call the number on your health insurance card, go to your health insurance website, and you can call them and say, hey, can you send me a list of specific kind of doctor you're looking for in network in my area, and they'll send you an email list. You can also go to their website, and there should be like a section where you can find a doctor in network in your area. I feel like the website's probably going to be more up to date, maybe. I don't know. It might be running off the same system, but I just know in my experience and other people's experiences that I've come across, it's usually outdated. So, I am and I do. I've never used it before, but I have an insurance card somewhere. There you go. That's all you need. That's all you need. On that roll, I like a doctor that likes long watch. Let me finish eating. This is funny. I'm gonna choke. I'd like a doctor that likes long walks on the beach, candlelit dinners. I just like a doctor that knows what they are talking about, seriously. True. I'm disabled and the state gives me insurance in only one place near me. Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you, Phone. I'm in the same boat as you. Luckily, all the doctors that I have been going to are in network, thankfully. But I'm in a big town, our city area, so I think that helps me. On that rolls natural 20 on knowledge. Ooh. Speaking of, Psychotic Elf got this dice tower for me for my birthday. You put the dice in here and it poops it out. I love it. Keto! I'm like maneuver. Oh my goodness. I don't think it's rude to ask how many papers did you have to resist and what was your grade point average. Wait, what? Oh, for the doctors, asking the doctors. I don't think so either. Because that brings me to a point my dad often makes. And probably other people too. It's not like my dad had made it up. What do you call a doctor, or what do you call a medical student who graduated last in their class? A doctor. You gotta be careful. 3D printed, yeah. Mm-hmm. It is Elf! Yes! I love it. I love that little emote of it. Cutting weight to roll a dice, right? I love it. You don't want to know med students' GPA, you don't. Mm-mm. I mean, no. Oh my goodness. How is my left? ABM, how are you? I did not have my leftovers today, mainly because I can't move. I'm in a lot of pain. Endometriosis flare up is really bad today, and I'm also trying to be really careful what I eat as well. Something like I'm right now just eating cooked Brussels sprouts and this Power C machine shake. But tomorrow, hopefully I'll feel a little bit better. Usually like this like level of severity lasts like typically between 1 and 3 days. When it was really bad before my surgery, it would last like up to 5 days before we're finally calming it shit down. So hopefully tomorrow it'll be calmed down. They say people who get bullied in school become cops.
Jesse, here's your.
Oh, it's trash. Carm, it's trash night. And how all those A-type personalities stress out, and how all those A-type personalities stress out. I flatted with the doctor, and it was a enlightening experience. Really, I'm kind of curious now. Would I trust her with my life? I went to the police academy because I built like a linebacker, and I always get asked, "Are you a cop?" Really? That's funny. Thanks for the heads up. You're welcome, Carm. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I have hypermobility, so as a lot of you have actually already noticed by now from various streams I've done, I have like really pointed toes just naturally. It's like drop foot from, tendons and stuff, not holding my body together well. I've had so many people, and because I'm skinny, ask me if I'm a dancer, like ballet specifically. I mean, I have done ballet. I love ballet. I wish I could do ballet. I have too much pain and I'm too fragile to do ballet, but if it wasn't for my body, I actually probably would have stuck with ballet. I did competitive figure skating for a few years, and I got first place when I did the competition. That was awesome. I was getting pretty good. I mean, I was still pretty young, but still. I love dancing. I am a natural dancer, but do I dance? Am I a dancer? No. It's just a condition. I get people like, you look so young. It's a condition. Like, you're so dainty. Like, it's a condition. every like compliment just about it was like, yeah, it's a condition. I don't actually say that because that'd be annoying, but oh my gosh, phone. How's the HelloFresh going? So let me look real quick. I got 2 of my friends tonight that are gonna sign up for sure. So let me look it up real quick to see where we're at. Why is my keyboard is like acting up? What is wrong with my keyboard? This is like the second time. I don't know. I need to like unplug it and plug it back in again. I don't know why it does this. Why do you do this? Okay, unplugging it, plug it back in, and now it's fine. I don't get it. Okay. Let me see where we're at. I think we're still at 19, but here's hoping that we're at least at 20 now. Because when you're on disability, you don't get much money at all. Definitely not anything livable. So I definitely could use all the help we can get. So I'm at 19 signups, and then I have 2 of my friends that are going to be signing up, so that's going to be 21. I would like to at least get to 25 people before the 5th, I think is my last day of being sponsored by HelloFresh, because that would be equivalent to $2,500, which pays for the mic I got for my stream and for the podcast that I'm doing, because they were complaining about my quality of audio. I'm like, we can't, like, thank you. I'm like, okay, thank you. Two of the people signed up so I could afford to buy the mic. And I also, I did go ahead and order the body braid that I showed you guys for the hypermobility. So I'm really excited to get that in the next few days, hopefully. And the rest of that money, is going to go towards my credit card that has all my medical bills, the utilities that I charged when I couldn't afford them, um, and food before I was able to get money for food. Um, so that kind of started to skyrocket. So I'd like to have, ideally, I'd actually need like 6,000 to pay it all off, including like on top of like my that includes also my medical bills. I think at this point like between 1,500 and 2,000 in medical bills alone, that I still owe. Um, Mainly my dentist from like 2 years ago that I'm still paying off. But yeah, so I would like to get more, but I think if I at least get to 25 signups, I can pay at least a decent chunk of that debt off. Because before my health got really bad and I couldn't work anymore, I finally got to that point where I just couldn't. I've always been good with money. I've had, I was always able to make ends meet just fine and save up money. I'm really big on investments and stuff and trying to, I've never been rich on my own, but, I was on my way and really good credit. And now it's just like, just because my health. Yay. It sucks. Medical bills are the worst surprise bill. Yes. Yes. I didn't know that they could send medical bills to collections. I do now. Notice I'm a terminal smarts. Yes, I love Smarta. I love it. Are you sure it wasn't a judo martial artist? Wait, they make washable keyboards. Yeah, this is supposed to be like everything proof. I always get everything proof things, because everything always happens. Things made. She also worked at that poison center, so if she don't like. Oh my gosh, Carm, no way. If we don't hear from you, can I be? Oh no, Spade. It's not a. It's a feature, right? Exactly. It's not a bug. It's a feature. Exactly. This is funny. You must have spilled some juice on your keyboard. No. I didn't. I know I did it for sure. Spill anything on my keyboard. I think it might just be a wire thing. Maybe. I don't know. The wire was a little bit, but not like super bad. I don't know. Did you get to keep your outfit from your Star Wars fan film? No. Not that one. Some things that I work, I do get to keep the outfit. But not that one specifically. And she swept me on my feet. Carm. Judo martial artist. That's funny. Yeah, that's where that came from. That's funny. Medical bills is one of the biggest causes of bankruptcy. Yes. And that's why, like, for people who were in my community at this time, like earlier this year, I had a really bad, it was bad because I found out through disability insurance. Just gonna, you get disability. Because I'm young, I don't get much. Even less than other people get when they go on disability and they're older. It's like a fraction of what I was making when I was able to work. And you have to wait 2 years until you can get on the disability insurance. And it's like, if I'm disabled, I mean, I'm sure there's maybe some types of disabilities you don't need to go to the doctor all the time, but like the majority of disabilities, like I imagine you're gonna, like, it goes hand in hand with needing medical care, like regular medical care, more than normal, like not just once a year, like regular. I don't know why. It's so stupid. So my disability insurance finally went through the end of last year, I guess, and it's been a confusing mess since the day that I figured it out, or like found, like, was approved for it finally. And like there's just like these weird waiting periods, but then apparently there's this one waiting period I didn't know about, and like once it hit that, then like you start getting, like, it's a different bracket or something. And because I make too much, The only money I've been making was from disability, and it's nothing. And they say because you make too much. I think their limit, at least in my state, if you make over $960 a month, $960, 62. Sorry, can't forget that too. Um, Anything over that you get from disability, you have to pay to have the health insurance. Not joking. I was like, I was already like each month I did like because I looked at my budget and everything. I live bare minimum. I as bare minimum as I can get. I've always been like that. You know, even when I was doing well, I still stuck to that and saved money. And I think I was on average negative $65 a month income compared to my bills, bare minimum bills. And where I live is a very, very affordable compared to any other place. Like I have a nice, safe place that's I can call my own. I own it. It took a lot of prayers, a lot of strategy, and a lot of things to be able to accomplish that. It took a lot of strategy, but I made it happen, and it's cheaper than any other place I know about. People who rent or own, even smaller places than I have, and they don't let you have more than $962 a month. And I was like, I was already negative 60 each month, which I was like, okay, I can handle this. I can, streaming, really need to amp up my streaming. And then I hit with that. So that made me like negative $350, $400 a month. I'm like, I honestly at that point, I was like, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to lose everything. I'm going to be homeless. I'm going to like not be able to afford my medicine. I'm going to die. Because if I don't have medical care, I will, not even quickly, it'll be a slow, painful death. Like, it was a bad time. The $200 yeah, it is screwed up, baby. I'm 100% U.S. Medical System Edition, right? Survivor. Spade. Oh my gosh, Spade, you are so funny. How disabled are you if you can survive without us for 2 years? Right? Exactly. I mean, I was talking to my disability, like, I don't know what you call it. Like, it was a person that was helping me, like, kind of figure it out. And I'm like, how, like, I was honestly freaked out when I first applied because I'm like, I didn't really have any options. It took a lot for me. Like, I actually went on disability a lot later than I should have, because I really just I was wanting to make it. I was wanting to make a good life for myself so that when my body did get worse, because everything I deal with is progressive, and I knew that since I was younger, so I've worked my ass off trying to get ahead as quickly as I could so that when that day does come, I'm well established. And I didn't make it that far though, unfortunately. But I think I did do well, like as well as I could have with what I was dealing with, to get to where I am at. But yeah, it's I'm like, people are gonna die. And the guy that was like he helps people with getting on disability and everything. He's like, yeah, I've had a lot of clients actually die during this process. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I got lucky. Mine was actually very quickly processed. I only had to wait a year to get on disability, and that just so happened to be during COVID. And I was able to actually, it was mixed in just right, so I was able to claim unemployment. And then with that extra boost, that's the only reason I was able to survive. So like, I know COVID sucks, but COVID also actually saved my life, ironically enough, for that reason. And that's the only way I was able to really like make it through and survive because of that. And then by the time that was done, I actually was able to be approved for disability and start receiving aid from that, which is unheard of. Like, there's people that are like, visually, like very obviously disabled, like they cannot function, they can't walk, they can't talk, and they have to wait usually at least 2 years, and I was able to get on it almost a year to the day. Again, lots of prayers. But yeah, I just got very, very lucky, because I honestly, if I had to wait longer than that, I don't know how it would have been. Fight for the nice fridge box under the overpass. What? Plan B. Oh my goodness, it's a dopey system. It is. Government cheese. Obviously, you have strong gene. Well, that's the thing with my body. I have several autoimmune diseases. So ironically enough, my body is super badass. That's just the problem, is it's too badass and it attacks itself. Totally on the cheat code for simply. I know, right? But yeah, I've kind of been homeless so many times just because I couldn't see a future. Yeah. Yeah, darn is humans and our dumb fragile bodies. Yeah, 100%. And it's getting worse. I blame mostly the processed foods and the pollution and probably politics somewhere in there. Okay. So much sugar. So much sugar. And I don't really help myself on that part either. I've tried, but then I realize everything I deal with is progressive. I'm just making it a smoother ride down by not eating sugar. It's not like if I stop eating sugar, I'm gonna get better and like it's gonna fix the problem, and that's not how this works for me, unfortunately. So I figure I'm going to enjoy life while I have it. Just in moderation. I'm still gonna make as smart choices as I can and try to, even it out. I'm not trying to like kill myself here, but yeah, just enjoy it. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always eaten healthy, even when I was little. I've always preferred healthy foods, minus the sugar. I do blame my parents for that, because every time we went out, they would let me pick a piece of candy, and it just became like a habit where whenever I go out, I'm like, I need a candy. Yeah, starting with HelloFresh. HelloFresh, yeah, that's another thing. HelloFresh is really good, and I don't lose weight, because I've tried to go on diets for my health, but I always lost so much weight I couldn't keep it up. On HelloFresh, I actually do feel better. It does help my health, improve my, keep my health, improve it. When I say improve, I don't mean fixing it. It just helps the symptoms better. And I also not only keep the weight on, but I actually have been gaining weight, which is good. So, no K stands for Alfredo sauce. No K stands for Alfredo sauce. Savannah, I'm so glad you came around this community. I'm going to have to start sending you New Zealand beef. Seriously, please. The meat quality here in the US is horrible. Absolutely horrible. New Zealand, or Switzerland and Japan have shown me that it is possible to have healthy, non-poisoned food for the common citizen. My mom thinks I'm special. She is not the only one. Yeah, I went to Kobe to have Kobe steak. Ooh, nice. How was it? Let's see. Because, oh, you're right. So stupid. I see you're trying to smuggle in some healthy food. We won't allow that. Stupid. So stupid. Is spend all that money again. Wait, what? $143 at Kobe steak? I'd spend all that money again. Oh, you have sheep grazing around the city? Oh, I love it. Anything to do with anything good to do with animals. I love it. It was legit Kobe. I don't know what that means, but I understand in some aspect that that is really good quality top. You were in Japan too? You went to Japan too? Where did you go? I flew into Tokyo, but I didn't really have any interest in hanging around Tokyo, so straight from Tokyo went straight to actually I can't remember the first place. It was like this place that had a monkey park. It's like the snow monkeys, and it's like a protected wildlife area, and so it's their actual like natural habitat. But you just like walk around in it, but on like a specific path. That's amazing. Did I not send you the picture? Yes, you did. You did. You're right. Ah, yeah. Oh wait, not that picture. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Oh, oh my goodness, and it's like right by the house. Look at this. Oh, there's the sheep on the hill. It's just randomly roaming there. I love that so much. Tokyo, Osaka. Yeah, I went to Osaka. Tokyo Disney, really? Saw the snow monkeys. Yes, yes, that's where I went. That was the first place I went to straight away after got off the plane. And then from there went to I I feel like I went to somewhere before Nagano, but went to Nagano and then from there went to uh, Osaka. From Osaka went to Kyoto, and then from Kyoto went to Hiroshima, and in Hiroshima took the ferry to the island where the water temple's at with the sacred deer. Yeah, the Nara deer. Yes, Universal in Japan. I didn't go there. I didn't go there. I was more interested in like the nature and the animals, as usual. I take it hot water beach just to have a spring Spain. Deer about you. They do. Oh, I even caught one on video of them of two deers fighting, like up on their hind legs and everything. It was crazy. They're so cute though. And you could pet them and feed them. I went to Australia, not the same as Kiwis. Yeah, I don't really have much interest in going to Australia for some reason, but New Zealand 100%. Maybe subconsciously I don't really feel like Australia because of all the like terrifying creatures that live there. I don't know. It's nice. Australia will try to kill you. Yes, exactly. Australia will try to kill you. New Zealand is a nice little vacation spot full of beautiful nature and amazing snorkeling spots. And Carm. And Carm's deck, apparently. See, I've been to the, I can't remember if Puerto Rico is the US side driving or if it's the other side. I can't remember. But I went to St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, and they drive. The cars are built the same, so the steering wheel is on the left side, but you drive on the opposite side. And honestly, I feel like that was like the most ideal way to do it. My deck only causes trouble. Should be same as the US thing, yeah. I think you're right. But the Virgin Islands, which is also technically US territory, was not. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I prefer it that way. I always have. Even before I got to experience it, I preferred it. I will say though, Puerto Rico has amazing food because everything is naturally grown there. There's not really anything imported into there. The Virgin Islands, on the other hand, has everything imported, and it is not great. Check the Discord again. Oh, what is this? This is the beach. For a second, everything was like bright, and I was like, "Why did you send me this photo?" But I realized they're just on the beach. That was because it used to be British. Yes, ABM. Correct, because there's the U.S. Virgin Islands and there's the British U.S. Yes. that makes sense. That's Hot Water Beach. Oh, that's actually what it's called. Huh. That's cool. Okay. Oops. I have great photos from Japan I wish I could share. Are you in our Discord? Um, Join the Discord if you haven't already. I think you have. Can't remember. I haven't been in their house. I can't really, and like I just kind of graze. And then there's the underneath sharing is caring. There's Share Bear. Same name, yes. Carm. Or here, Discord. There you go. There's the link for it. He was a Carm beat me to it. Yeah. So that's the invite link. You can join our Discord. You did. And then you go to the underneath the category of sharing is caring. You make sure you agree by interacting with the icon at the bottom of the rules first, and then that will open up all the channels for you. And then Share Bear is where you can share photos, as long as, of course, it's following the rules and guidelines of Discord, as well as the rules of the my Discord that you agree to. Anyone else sad today? Just me? Oh no, you're sad. Why? Why are you sad? I'm not sad. I'm just in pain. But I do have a lot of sad days too. I think that's normal. I'm like the Hulk in that respect. Sadness is my superpower. Yeah. my secret is I'm always sad. Yeah. I think it's like I really do feel like, at least with most people, there's probably like a fluctuation just naturally. Like there's really no rhyme or reason. It just, you have to ride it out because it just comes and goes. But of course, obviously there's other reasons for that too. Yeah, I think most of the community here, most of the baddies here, deal with the normal human struggles, which of course inevitably can cause sadness, sometimes to the point of depression, anxiety, all sorts of things. So we're a fun bunch. I'm sorry you're feeling sad though. Hopefully we can distract you. Let's play a game. Let's play some 2-Point Hospital, and maybe that can help distract you. Not in a avoidance type of way, but just, to give your brain a break, maybe. Let's try. My best friend is 6 years. Oh no. Oh jeez. I can't seem to make friends or keep them. I'm so sorry. Obviously I can't, tell you what is going on or not, but I just figure as long as you're doing the best you can to be a good friend, and if you come across the right people, no matter, as long as you're able to be treating other people with kindness, decency, and respect. It's 3. I feel like that is, and respect boundaries, healthy boundaries, not like controlling people claiming their boundaries. Then it just comes down to, it's nothing wrong with that you're doing. It's just there's a lot of shitty people out there, and it takes a lot to finally find the good people. I specifically make sure that my community is pruned to be good people, good people that are able to be kind, respectful, and decent to everybody. So I make sure as much as I can that this community is a safe place. I meant to say, yeah, that's true. That's true. That does suck though. I am sorry. And when people ghost you, it's like that not knowing, and then of course certain personalities, like it sounds like you have the same thing that I do, and a lot of us probably have, because I feel like similar personalities attract each other sometimes too. You assume it's something you did wrong, or something that it's you, where I've come up the times that I've been ghosted. Usually it's females that I was friends with. I don't think I've been ghosted by any guys friends. It's always females. The times I have found out why they ghosted me, it was always jealousy, or always because there was a guy that was interested in me that they were interested in, and even though I wasn't interested in it, usually in the guy, like they just didn't like that, and then they just ghosted me. Like that was the reason. It's weird. It's weird. I'm trying to figure out how to set it up. Oh, okay. Yeah. If you whisper on Twitch to Carm, if you know how to do that, or if you are able to figure out how to private message Carm on Discord, he'll be able to help you kind of walk you through it. There you go. I beat you to it, Carm. That reminds me, I still have to send a couple people. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see. Let's see how this works. Career. Oh, I have a lot of things to collect. Nice, nice. Did guys see my picture I posted today in the share bear? Let's see. I haven't been able to look too much in it today, but I'm looking now. Oh, dang! Taking out the middle of the target part. But that's still like, there's some spread, but the majority of it is definitely grouped together. Carm. I'm sorry. That is awesome. Nice job. Very impressive. Okay. So this has stuff. You cannot have any more active projects. Oh, okay. Well, what am I supposed to do? Did Carm, did you do these? Okay, I'll start this then. I don't know what it was, I just clicked on it. Man's lung wasn't very lucky. You're right. It's so true. Start. I need to generate oh, okay. Let me just actually go to a couple ones that I have completed and just knock them out real quick. I think it was this one. Which one was like a, no, it wasn't any of these. It was research hospital. It's probably over here. Yes, this was it. This is my main research hospital. I was up till midnight for no good reason again. No good reason? I feel like 2 Point Hospital is a good reason. Promote, sure, why not? Alright. Oh, I haven't, oh. Maybe this isn't the one I was thinking of. Oh, you know what it was? It was the remix side of it that I completed. That was done with my everyday care. Nice! That is impressive, actually. It is hard to do that. Curing more of the patient's fatigue. Okay, yeah, I know. Okay, I need to actually probably go back out and do the remix one, because that's the one that does better. I think this is the one? No, it's the same thing. What the heck? Hold on. I'm getting my hospitals mixed up. Is it this one? Okay, this one. This is the one, I swear it. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Could be. Look what I got. Yay. Perfect. I'm hungry again. Give me an appetite. Alright, where's my research section? Oh, I could buy these plots. I'm just gonna buy everything. I got $2.4 million. What else am I gonna do with it? Just gonna buy all the things. Okay, research right here. I'm not sure there's everybody perfect. Got it. Let's get going, guys. Alright. Now while we're waiting for that, we'll just complete some of these. Oh, I guess we'll just fine tune it. Let's see. This is fracture ward. I'll build a bigger fracture ward. That's where we'll start. Rooms, template. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect. Beautiful. Love it. The sandbox mode is a lot of fun trying to keep up with the amount of people coming in. I haven't done the sandbox mode. Honestly didn't really know what it was about, and I never know what I'm doing anyways here, so. I did it. They're right here. Okay, I'm gonna build a waiting room. Just chill out right here.
The fauna are reminded not to disturb the flora.
Not to disturb the flora. These announcements are hilarious. They never get old to me. Ooh! Oh, I already completed it. Nice! Look at me go. Oh yeah, I'll do this in like 2 seconds. Got it. Go! I'll have to check out the sandbox mode and see how it works. When you say the amount of people coming in, is it in-game people or like other players? I'd love to play more with like other people. That'd be cool. Build Waverly Hills in-game people. Okay. So it's like waves of people.
One can only hope his red tape can hold together these so-called public services.
Whoa. What's this? What? I don't know what I clicked. I'm just gonna... Oh. I meant to go here and then click this button. Hi, Kiki. Gonna build this here. Okay. Ooh, K9 away too, unlocked. Nice. No, I want to keep that. You know, a bunch of other stuff. Ooh, really? Ooh, I'm gonna have to check that. Are those chips going to hurt your tummy later? No, I think that'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. We'll find out. See? 2 seconds.
Fracture ward, calling nurse.
Just add Tabasco Idol. No! Spade. Trying to kill me. Plenty of seating. I don't want to hear a single person complain about not being able to sit down in this area. Alright. Now I'm gonna do all the
Nurse required
drink
in
machines
general
here.
diagnosis.
Energy. Luxury. everybody always complains about being thirsty all the time too, so. This has to move. There we go. Amusing snacks. There we go. Now the trash bins.
In today's
These people
Sunlight
love to
Review,
litter.
I cast
some
a
reason.
critical eye on Crockle Bay's most exclusive nightclub, the Coba Banana. At least, I thought it was
Hand
exclusive.
sanitizer.
I entered
These people are
expecting
nasty.
class, elegance, and a large
Veggie straws need some.
tableau.
Ooh, I love veggie straws.
Instead, got
I should be banned
youthful,
from Stacy's
sweaty
pictures.
beverages
Oh
and
no!
also some ungodly noise. I should not be making you repeat this.
That's funny. Forgot about the heater in here. Oops, got the wrong thing.
Attention.
Ow, I don't want that one.
Anywhere in the
I
hospital
want this one.
will not be tolerated.
Everything's fine now. Okay, okay, I'll go upgrade it. Upgrade it. Sure, sure. Automod. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I can still see the comment. It's just blocked. Yep. I don't know what that is. Spade. What is that? Oh gosh.
Janitor to mix colorize.
I need to look into that. Do you recommend it? I don't see that as a problem. Okay, got it. Done. Where's my research again? Got it. Love it. Good. Okay, let's upgrade the Mega Scan, I guess. Bologna? So you can't say... Oh, I don't know. I thought that was, there you go, Birch. Bologna? Birch? I didn't know that it even did it when you have the asterisks. I learn something new every day. Yeah. I think for that word specifically and some other words, I think just in every aspect it gets blocked. Britches? Salam! How are you? Son of a birch. Son of a britches. And then it sparks all this creativity. I love it. That's so oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever had an awards where I didn't have any deaths. Where I had no deaths. Okay. Got a few people in there. Let's see what we can learn today. What can we learn today? Radiology. That's a new one. Start training.
Janitor board to mend fluid accelerator.
This is Nigel Bickleworth.
You had no deaths once, I think? Dang. Gosh darn it. Bugger.
One must put up with so many offensive
You guys
inventions
crack me
these
up.
days. Pure travesties that belittle all of humanity. But I ask you,
It'd be a good idea to actually start that, I
Pies.
suppose.
what will they think of next?
Okay, I know this is sugar, but it's also chocolate, which has been proven to help pain. I think. I hopped in it and seen can't see that popped in my Xbox achievement unlocked, Grim Reaper. Whoa. That's crazy. That's impressive. Alright. It's already done.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Do that one next, I guess. If I could go one day without talking, yeah, right? That's what I'm saying. Totally agree. $100% agree. Oh, dang. Heck yeah. I don't think I've ever gotten to where like somebody has all 4. I don't think I've ever got to level 4 before. Surviving natural selection daily. It is. It is. Already done. Look at me, Carm. I'm just moving along. You're 5 patients in ward. Simple. Now, I am actually quite terrified if one of these like Superbug Network collaborative projects have you like to not have a death over like even a single day. I don't think I could do that. You shall teach me the day one day to make it to where people don't die in my hospital every few minutes. Flying through this, right? Okay.
Nurse wanted on the ward.
I need some sort of entertainment. Do I have anything else that we can unlock? Under cotton. Ooh, more like a Victoria garden. Let's see. I like this one.
Anyone who has engaged in any sort of social interaction of late will be aware that there is a severe lack of good manners in our fair county. Since our education system seems incapable of fixing this problem, I entreat you to listen to my Sir Nigel's Guide to Good Manners series. Perhaps I alone can
Oh,
stem
geez,
the tide
there's
of
that again.
incivility.
Happiness, increases happiness. That's amazing.
As you would hope to find them, not as you would expect to find them.
Nothing else really exciting to unlock right now. Yeah. I'll just, I guess, put the shark guard up. I had 4,000 Kuddish the other day. We must have finished a few tests. We must have. Got on a motorcycle and Grim Reaper is riding. Flutterman is going to the University of Natural Selection on full scotch. Spade, oh my gosh, you're killing me. Yeah, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, all-nighters is rough. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna pop in, say hi to everyone, and say have a good... Oh no, Solemn! Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have as enjoyable of an overnighter as possible. Love all-nighters. Okay, so this is, oh yeah, simple, quick, easy. Got this. Okay. Oh, we could train somebody else now. Let's see, what's the highest we can find of this now? Ward management, okay. Got it, perfect, love it.
These leave toilets as you would hope to find them.
Thank you, Karm, for being so amazing. I appreciate you. $2 an hour, reason 2. No traffic to work and then home. Food selection is not as great unless there's Waffle House. Have a good one. But got to get that payday. Heck yeah! Get that payday. Sign up for HelloFresh. Get everybody to sign up for HelloFresh with that payday. Differential.
Attention. Urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
We don't need to start a new one. General research. General research earns some money for the hospital. Okay, I got to do that. I don't know. Have a good night, guys. Later. Later, Solemn. Have you looked up the secret codes they use in hospitals? What do you mean? What do you mean, Spade? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I know what brown is. You don't even have to tell me. I know what that one is. I don't know black though. That's funny. That's really funny. Oh, seriously? Oh, that's not funny. That is scary. The other one's funny, though. There's a lot of different colors. I called walking Reese's one once. It's really not related to anything that you guys are talking about, but for some reason my brain just remembered this. One time I was in the ER and I heard a page for a Dr. Seuss, not lying. There was actually a doctor with the last name Seuss, and they took one for the team and went through to become a doctor so that they could be paged over the intercom and everybody could hear Dr. Seuss.
Attention.
That's what I think.
Anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
He's like, well, my last name is Seuss. Obviously, I have to go become a doctor. Like, I can't do anything else. Like, what do they kind of call me? Like, Reverend Seuss? That doesn't make any sense. No halls have their own. That would be a good one for children's hospital. It would be, right? It was on a children's hospital. I didn't get to meet him or see him either, so he might have been like a crabby old doctor too. I don't know. I like to think keep it in my head that he was probably a wonderful, amazing, lighthearted fellow. That one. Hello, Bears. Thank you, Nemo. Most people aren't walking into resuscitation with the joke. Okay. Used to do IT for a huge hospital where I actually was offered a job to be a traveling IT person in hospitals. Like, literally, I would travel and train people on the systems, the computer systems, like 2 weeks at a time. If it wasn't for keto, I actually probably would have done it, but at the same time, it's probably good I didn't, because with all the physical stuff I deal with, it probably wouldn't have lasted long. But if it wasn't for those things, I would totally do it. Otherwise, it's right up my alley. Like, Cerner Epic System. Yep. That's what I did. The Epic System. Yep. I trained. That was what I was. I was offered the job, but I was actually was offered another job as well. That was not traveling, which I prefer the traveling ones, but it just was. At the time, I probably in the end it was a better choice for me to pick the other one. But that one paid a lot more too. But yeah.
From the makers of Never Blink comes Pulpitation. The energy drink made with the discarded pulps.
That's
of
actually really
oranges
funny.
And just a drop of
Because I actually was going to school initially for pharmaceuticals, healthcare system, like healthcare field, and then I switched to computers, IT. I don't think it's that weird because I've come across other people that seem to have that combo. I don't know what it is, but like it seems to be a thing. Because like my top background is healthcare and IT. Programming as well. Like, I mean, anything computer science.
Lost and found report. Ham sandwich, partially eaten.
So the STEM, helping people a lot less risk than computers. Yeah, that's why I switched. Or one of the reasons I switched to computers. Okay. Oh yeah. I was like sitting here waiting for that to, like, I never even started it. I forgot to start it. Alright. Treatment 2. Those are my reasons. Got boo first, went back to Herp. Yeah. Oh, hi, Kiki. Bio. I got you. Oh, man. So I'm just gonna complete as many of these as I can, and probably gonna, in a few minutes, probably kind of end stream. I know it's like a shorter stream tonight just because I started so late, but probably should get some more rest too. This stuff wears you out. And so I'm not streaming tomorrow. I think my schedule's gonna kind of slightly adjust for most weeks. I was invited to be a part of a video game podcast, and so we try to record Thursdays. So this week we are recording tomorrow, so I'm gonna take tomorrow off from streaming, and so I can like get everything, you know, work on stuff behind the scenes for stream, and then be able to do the podcast in the evening at night. And then Friday, depending on how I feel, Friday I will tentatively plan on streaming another HelloFresh cooking live, because I'm on like the last few days to get people to sign up for HelloFresh to make that money for myself. So I'm like stressing to get as many people last minute that I can to sign up.
And some of these new upstarts. It is to these brave companies
Oh.
I dedicate the
Carm, that
following
one's on you
song.
now. I can't continue without you, Carm. This is fun as always. Good night. Hope the endo improves. Thank you, Spade. I just looks at the time. We're good. Oh no, 5 a.m. Holy crap! Get some sleep. Hurry. Alright. It was lovely having you. I hope you get some sleep. Good night. R300. Got it. Easy, simple. 5 a.m. Dang. I've never been able to do that. I never want to be able to do that. Alright, so let's see, what do I have that I can build that I don't have? Okay, perfect, got it. Aw, it's a cute little doggy house. Putting green? Sure, why not, I suppose. I don't know what that has to do with whatever this is, but sure. Ooh, Helixer 3 unlocked. Perfect. I love unlocking them. Rest up, yes. I don't know if this thing can catch on fire or not, but just gonna put that here just in case, I suppose. And sanitizer. Always wash your hands before and after playing with your pets. Coffee. Not for the dog, for the doctor. Or I guess it's not really a dog, it's the patient that thinks they're a dog? I don't know, I'm kind of interested to find out. Oh, did it. View project, okay. I'll finish this up first. And then rose bushes by the garden, I guess. I don't know, cover the heater, I suppose. Some decorations. Oh, we're gonna need some puppy posters. Oops. Lots of puppy posters for the puppy house. A little Doge poster right there and right there. And, oh, we're gonna need a notice board to keep track, I suppose. We need a clock to keep track of time, I guess. A chair for the doctor to rest so they don't have to leave. And then we'll go on with getting this to a level 5 prestige.
Maintenance announcement. Bins will become full.
Done. Got it. Love it. Research complete. Okay, view project next is upgrade 2 machines. I think I've upgraded everything at this, so I'm gonna have to do this one? Yeah, this one I can do. Alright. Oh, duh, we can upgrade this one. Okay, I'm gonna save that for whenever that one's done, which should be shortly. Just remind me. Alright, what else can we build in here that we don't have? Shock clinic. Let's build it. I don't even know, like, if I'm gonna need these rooms, but
Please use the toilets provided.
I don't know, maybe, like, it's like, if you build it, they will come.
You got Harrison Wolf on 2 Point Radio.
Harrison Wolf here on 2 Point
I don't
Radio. Remember, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to entertain
There,
myself.
hand sanitized. I got these sanitized. Okay, that there. Need the coffee. Need the coffee. Oh, and hot chocolate. Cannot go through life without having hot chocolate. Water cooler. I guess you need water. I don't know. Rose bush, sure. Sounds right. Cactus. Why not? Fish. Perfect. Love it. Ooh. Probably. I don't know if this is a diagnostic room or not, but we'll put one of those in there. Oh, see, already done. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do another. I like this painting or poster. Notice board. Plaque. Chair. This thing. And let's get this to level 5. There we go. And done. Is that in... yes, it is. It keeps everybody in the hospital nice and toasty warm when they're cold. Okay. Next is... I'm gonna do this one. Because... wait. No, this one. Because I can do that now that I realize that I built these ones. So upgrade. Oh, I can't upgrade that one yet. What was the other one I was able to upgrade now? I guess I'll start that one so then I can upgrade it again. I don't know.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Let's do some entertainment. Or you know what? Yeah, entertainment section. Periscope. Arcade. Totally with the long way around. It's fine. Nobody look. I guess I'll do a water cooler here. And a magazine rack here. Maybe rose bush here and here. I guess here, no. Here, no? Here? Perfect. And I guess here? Looks good, looks great.
We're sorry, Paulita, but you dropped on our floor.
Love statue. I haven't seen this. This is new. Putting that there. Maybe some posters. Make it nice and lively looking. Some puppy posters. Oh, puppy posters always bring smiles. Haha, Carm, I see you're on. Thank you for the host, Carm. Jerome, my patience. Better stop. No, don't do that, Jerome. Don't remove it. Don't remove it. Oh my god. That sounds terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Notice board somewhere. Telephone? No? Maybe, yeah, right here maybe? Yeah. Notice board. I've been giving everybody their, like, what they're asking. What do you want from me?
You're listening to Harrison Wolf. I don't know what my time-traveling future self is up to.
Okay,
But
so
my
we're gonna
arm
do...
just disappeared.
Oh yeah, we need more people, more doctors for this. Got it. Saw so on a bag in the so bad. Oh my god. That's terrible. That only thing makes worse. It will. It will. That's like one of my worst nightmares.
Patients, please use the toilets provided.
Pray hard against that from happening. I guess we'll put some carrots here. And rainwater here, I suppose. Shark fin. There. There. Hand sanitizer.
Attention, urinating anywhere in the hospital will not be tolerated.
There. Arcade machines. That's what we need in here somewhere. Now that I filled it all up. No, actually, there's no room now. There's no room. No room. Well, maybe right here? Yeah, there's one. There's room for one. I don't have any from you again. Seriously? I think you need to add me. But I did. Did you not see it? That I was, oh, I can upgrade. I need to upgrade another one. I even saw you on the list. That I joined. Or that I did. find another machine to upgrade. Perfect. Okay. I eventually get so weird. I don't. Maybe it takes like a second to like update from my stuff game to your game. I don't know. Maybe it takes like some time. Yeah, everything is upgraded. I'm gonna need to build something new so I can upgrade it. I'm gonna try to hire a janitor that, well, I want to start doing like maxing out stats. I think that's what I want to do.
Maintenance needed.
So I'm gonna hire a janitor that is maxed out on mechanics and the other one.
If you're unlucky enough to get sick, my advice, don't turn to jumbo medical solutions.
Still
Their
going.
hospitals are well equipped, it's
Let's
true.
go to another building where we
But
can
what's the
build
use of
some more
healing
things.
your body if
Is
you
there
have to sell
any
your
rooms that
soul,
are having
right?
that are backed up? It's no wait line anywhere.
Completed.
Oh. Let's see. Any more janitors? No. I need somebody with one or none. Get all these? I did. I just remember computers going to take over the driving in the future. I can't wait to see Curtis for no reason. I mean, I feel like it's already there, just more metaphorically so. Okay, well, it's time to build another room that I do not have for no reason because nobody's using them. That's fine. It's not for that. We have more than enough money to just spend money for no reason. Unless I already have. Oh wait, we don't have. There's 0? How do I have all this and there's 0 clown clinics? That's crazy. I do have a template for that though, so we're gonna just save time. Yeah! Upgrade time.
Maintenance announcement. Automated snack
Any-
machines need restoring.
Nice, we got one. We got one. Snag him up. All right, let's go train this guy up. Oh, he has to do some stuff first, I think. I can't remember. So we got intern janitor. Perfect. We're gonna train you in, let's see. There's 7 people. Let's see, there's upgrade machines and maintenance. Okay, yeah, we're gonna train you max and mechanics. My dad car has line assist and jumps into other lanes and
Assistant
track.
required in marketing.
Oh, your dad's car? Mine has lane assist too. It does that mostly if the lines are not clear or if it's dirty. Because if like dirt gets on the sensors, it'll do that. Yeah, I've had that a couple times. I'm like, what? I learned. I've had it for a while now, so like I've kind of learned how it works. All right. So, oh, here we go. Okay. You're added now, Carm. Okay, you're on all of these. It's your turn up on all of those. I can't continue until project complete. All these were 2 players that I didn't have before. Before I had friends. Oh no, you kicked me. Oh my god, that's funny. Abandon. Yep, you just showed up. There we go. Okay, that was. Start project dead. Wait, we already have that though. We already got that. That's done. Wait, is it done? It says start project, but then confused. Alright, I'll just leave it as that, and then I'll just wait for you to complete these. And then we'll continue. It once didn't let me make a turn and put it in fields likely. Seriously? That's weird. Like, the one I have at least isn't that strong. Like, it's more of a suggestion. But, if you do the turn signal, it'll override it. So just use your turn signal. Crimson! It's good to see you back in the positive with your money. Thank you! As for yesterday, we're negative like 60,000. This is also a different hospital. This is my most successful hospital. So there's that. Ah, dang. It's my most successful hospital, but not necessarily with my awards. Ooh, nice. Let's go over here and upgrade that then. Wait, oh, it's in this section. Yay! Now we can do another research. Let's do that. But thank you, Crimson. I appreciate that. Alright, let's see. Is there any assistant? I already have somebody with Max, I think, but it doesn't hurt to have more than one. Oh, I have a few. Huh. Let's see. Maybe I don't have anybody that has, like, this plus, like, stamina. Wait, is stamina the one? Any drains that have reduced rate. Okay, yeah, I want them working longer. Yeah. There we go. On it! On it! Yeah, it was more than 60,000. It was like 100,000 plus. Mine shakes the wheels and takes control of the wheel. Oh crap, dang. Which car is that? Maybe that's in like an older model or something, because like they definitely, the one I have is not like that. It's more of a suggestion, but it can feel like kind of nerve-wracking when you're not used to it. Weird. I'll resist from making any Ford jokes. I really don't have any personal thing against it, but it's just like it's always a thing. If somebody mentions a Chevy or Ford, you gotta make a joke about it. Okay. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to end stream here. I'm starting to get more pain. Alright, saving. Carm, it's up to you to complete those tests for me next time. They call Copilot 360. Oh, yeah, that is. We're just finished up dinner with the kiddos. We made the HelloFresh chicken sausage. Ooh, yes! How did they like it? Did they love it? I love it. Thank you so much, Crimson, again. For signing up. I so appreciate it. On it. Okay, let's go ahead and... I'm not going to be able to hang out when we do raid somebody, but I definitely want to make sure that we raid somebody to help support them. So, Carm, if you don't mind, if we jump in, because I don't like to, like, be rude, you know, just, like, leave, but I'm going to have to get off as, like, ASAP, because I'm in a ton of pain all of a sudden again. I need to go lay down. So... You know what, let's go raid Exokindness, because I know that if you just let her know why I'm not hanging around, she'll understand. So let's go raid Exokindness. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. And, does it... Oh, Infinite. Oh, I typed it wrong. XO. There we go. Better day, yes. See ya, have a better day. Thank you, phone. As you as well. You as well. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. It definitely made my evening a little less miserable. A lot less miserable, actually. So thank you guys. I appreciate that. Raids. Yeah, make sure everybody hang out for the raid. Show EXO kindness and love. She's super amazingly kind. Obviously, kindness. She's amazing. Very generous as well. One of the first experiences I had, like, she gave me a large amount of bits after she had a really wonderful month of stream. So yeah, show her some love. Carm, again, can you just let her know why I'm not around or hanging out? Because I'm gonna jump off as soon as we head over there. I'll see you guys Friday tentatively. I'll of course keep you all updated in my Discord. So make sure you're following, and I'll see you later. Love you guys.